Alright, match 12 in the FFT Arena AI Tournament Season 4 Losers Bracket. This is now going to be between Rouroni Elmdor on top, versus Vireblaze on bottom. So, Rouroni Elmdor has Yukikaze the Samurai, Momo the Mime, Buttons the Mime, and Kaze the Samurai, or Kajikaze the Samurai, however you wish to pronounce it, up against Vireblaze, who has Coral the Wizard, Morgan the Squire, Rio the Ninja, and Nana the Squire. To go over both these teams briefly, this is a team that relies on Mimic Bahamut, pretty much, or Mimic Summon in general, to stack up the damage, and this is basically your typical Water Absorb team. Magic Attack up Wizard with Lore, Grand Cross and Squire, Ninja with Martial Arts and Punch Art. He has like Earth Slash and all the taunts. The only questionable thing I honestly see is Abandon, because you have no mantle or shield to speak of to boost the evasion. You might have been personally a lot better off with Distribute, maybe, if you want to take out maybe some of the Punch Art skills to get Distribute. That way you can heal up your team even further with the Maelstrom. And of course you have the Item Box Squire. In terms of prediction, I'm going to say Rouroni Elmdor, because I think the Mimic Summons are definitely going to pay off. As much staying power Vireblaze does possess here, I think the Mimic Bahamuts are going to eventually catch up to him, and it's going to wreak a lot of havoc. But we'll see. I have been proven wrong before. We're going to be going to map 89, Poiskas Lake. Good luck to the both of you. So we shall see what happens from here. This is a pretty large map, so with Vireblaze, if he's going to be able to spread out, the chances of them being bunched together, being hit with Bahamut, is going to be even less, because they have so much space to run around. Plus, Summon Magic won't be as effective because of how spread out the maps is. Oh, there was an oil proc that happened during the salamander, so that ninja went down. So oil being used right against Vireblaze that time, but there's a Phoenix down to bring the ninja back up. Unfortunately, it goes right back down. Stalm does miss though. The samurais are still getting into position. And here's some of that Masamune goodness. Wizard's about to go for what looks to be, I think, Quake or Tornado. Wish misses. There's an Auto Potion. And one of the samurai, I believe, dodged. This thanks to do the Genji Gauntlet. Yeah. Provides additional magic evade, which is really good. As opposed to just going full-blown magic gauntlet without any magic evade. So far, Rouroni Elmdor is in control. Looks like another salamander is coming up, maybe Leviathan. There's a speed ruin. Alright, there was no Mimic Salamander that time. The units were just out of range. I mean, the MA being 10, is my magic attack up, doing 100-ish damage is understandable. But I just wish that Summon Magic would hit just a little bit harder. Because we've been discussing in the balance thread that Summoners and Time Mages really need a buff, and they really need to be a little bit reworked in terms of stats and abilities. So hopefully in the next patch, Summoners can be taken a little bit more seriously than how they are now. Charm misses. Vireblaze is still hanging in there. Refuse to get rid of... What? What? Down goes the Wizard after Bahamut. And Squire was just a little bit too close that time for the mind meter to cast Bahamut. So yeah, so far, Rouroni Elmdor has got round 1 pretty much in the bag. Ninja finally comes back. I mean, it's not over yet, but I am willing to bet that it's going to be. Maton, Sweeton Heal, sorry. That's right, Vireblaze is Water Absorb. Okay. More summon magic from the Samurais. Salamander. And the Wizard drops once again. Squire was just able to block it just in the nick of time. And Charm, 74% and it lands. That's gotta be best compat. With the chance being that high. Absorb MP. Down goes the Ninja, and the Squire, one of the Squires is going to simply resurrect the Ninja. And Blackmail does hit. Unfortunately though, I think this is going to be where, wow, Mimic X Potion. Pretty cool, actually. One Mimic Bahamas is preventing me to talk. Jesus Christ. Another Charm lands. And this time's gonna be some self-action. And KOing him. There's only one unit, there's 2 units left now. But even if, I don't think Vireblaze is gonna be able to do it. Just the Mimic summons and the Charm and the talk skills, well, not so much, but just those mimes have been really a nuisance. Alright, down goes the Squire again. Sweeton Heal, which is pretty cool. But unfortunately, again, Ninja can't solo this. Oil proc occurs again. And Speed Ruin. Slowing the Ninja down so he can't run away fast enough. And I think as a result, stall hits, yeah, now it's over. Alright, so that's it. Rouroni Elmdor takes round 1. We're going to be going to round 2. Alright, round 2 is about to begin right now as we are at map 104, Blue Residence. This is the interior version of the map. Last round, since Vireblaze's Ninja got oiled at the very beginning, it's been all downhill from there. We're going to see if they're going to see more oil-based tactics from... Oh, throw stone to cancel one of the summons. Very smart for the Squire. And Speed Rune misses. Ooh, but Counter Magic Speed Rune, so Vireblaze is up to a much better start this time around. Oh, but except for the Don't Act. Unless... Can the Squire get in there in time for the... Is he going to be able to get there in time for the Bandage? And... Yes, he does. So the Wizard does get the Maelstrom off. That's very good for Vireblaze so far. Earth Slash hits only one unit. See, Koro, what's she going to do? She's thinking of something. She's going to go for a Water Heal on the center while she's charging. Oh, but Silk's going to go off first. And the Wizard goes down. Squire got Don't Moved as well. Oh my god, yeah, Vireblaze is getting absolutely hammered with the Mimic Summon magic. There's a Steel Accessory, so there goes Squire's Angel Ring. And Grandpa's only hits the Samurai, but not the Mime. Stall misses. Yeah, Rouroni Elmdor, he has this one easily. Yeah, those Mimic Summons are just tearing Vireblaze apart right now. And a Phoenix down is just simply not enough. No, neither is Wish. We're due to get rid of Re-Raise and the Blind proc, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Because you already stole the Angel Ring. And another Bahamut. Yeah, these Mimic Summons are barely letting me talk here. But yeah, Rouroni Elmdor does certainly have this one, no problem. Charm may have missed, but I don't think that will matter at this point. Because... yeah, the Squire healed himself, but guess what? More Mimic Summons going to be coming his way. And it's not going to feel good either. Mimic Stop may have missed, but I don't think that would matter. Yeah, that's it. So Rouroni Elmdor, a good job. You will be moving on. Vireblaze, I'm sorry, but you're out. Thanks for playing.